Thank you for reaching out to Tyler McNamer. Unfortunately, at the moment, Tyler McNamer, age 10, cannot come to the phone right now and cannot communicate properly. He's having some issues in communication, also known as communication issues. Thank you very much for holding, and I hope that he will be able to show you that he has the ability to communicate properly in the next 10 years. Thank you very much for holding. Yeah, I need to rehearse that next time. Hey, welcome. My name is Tyler McNamer, and welcome to my workshop. This is a place where I sign books. You can see there's some lighting equipment over there, and on the sides here are some books that are ready to be signed and ready to be shipped. Come in boxes. But that's not going to be the theme at the moment for today. The theme is going to be all about communications. Now, why the issues? Why is it so hard in general? I mean, we all had communications and all that kind of stuff, but what makes it so different when it comes to the world of autism? Well, you come to the right place. So, listen carefully. So there's always the talkers, and then there's always the listeners. So hope you're a good listener, because I got some information for you. I can't wait to share with you. Now, with autism, communication is difficult to be very lightly, especially when it comes to social situations. You see, the way it works is for someone with autism, the brain that has all these amazing things that go on inside their heads. The only difference is the very small parts in the brain that have social communications. And that can be very challenging too, and especially when folks that have it would not be able to speak until a much later date. For me, I didn't really speak too much until I was 5, and when I spoke in full sentences around 10, or in my teenhood. So, or actually when I was 7, that kind of thing. It's been a very long time, but it's true. I was mostly what folks would call a silent protagonist. It's you ever seen those silent protagonists? It's like you see them in movies and video games. They're so cool and all that kind of junk, all that stuff. Anyway, they're so cool. But yeah, that was me. I was definitely a silent protagonist. And the question is, do you feel like a silent protagonist? And do you feel like sometimes communication can be so hard? So hard that in fact you might get upset and angry, frustrated, and sad. It's like I have so much to say, but I can't figure out how to, communicate it and all that kind of stuff. Well, don't worry, there is hope. I do believe that there is hope. So you can communicate in different ways other than talking. How so? Well, you can start by writing a book. I know I did. I know that's what I did back in high school. Writing a book was a great way of communicating too. It was just my way of to attempt of making friends, and that's why talking in general was so terrifying at the time that I kind of just wanted to do something of the alternatives. So book writing was definitely for me. What are some other alternatives out there? Well, I can tell you one alternative is also happens to be in the world of illustrations and drawing. Are you a good painter? Do you really enjoy publishing your creative artwork on the internet? If so, that is a good form of communication. I really do believe it, and I'm always a big advocate when it comes to art in general. So feel free, make whatever. Art is freedom, and I definitely encourage it too. And it's also a big form of communication when you do it through artwork like that. So there is that is that. What else? What else is there a way to communicate? Well, you can also communicate by using these fancy little gadgets that you have called tablets. You see, when I was very little, I didn't really have that much of a variety when it comes to technology. The latest thing that was the biggest craze on my side was the home computer, and that was a good way of communicating too. You can just type in the words and they say it. That's a great way of communicating too. Well, same with the iPads. Well, you can use like the iPad, the tablets, or Apple, it's Android products, or whatever products that they have these days when it comes to technology. Yeah, the tablet and the computer, those two are very important too when it comes to communication as well. So I always say when it comes to folks, they like to ask me questions when it comes to involving will my child be able to speak? And my answer is I do believe that there is hope. It may not be when they're 1 years old. It may not be when they're 2 years old. It may not even be when they're 5 years old. It can take a while, but I do know that the vast majority of people with autism they have the ability to speak. The vast majority, I do believe that, and it will take quite a while. And I do very much support the idea that they really do have so much to say. It just takes some time to takes time to get it all out, and they're trying as hard as their best. They're trying as hard as they can. So for those who are still kind of working out, just hang in there. All right, it's okay. Just don't stress yourself out. Okay, just take it slow. Just learn to breathe and eat. That's always important. And you'll get those ideas out. I know that. I know there will be. It's just take some time and some energy. You'll get there. I know you will. It's all you have to do is practice. All you gotta do is just go for the alternatives and just keep trying. Just keep practicing. All right. And you'll be able to have those words flow. And please take it from me too, because a lot of times too I kind of stumble and start that kind of thing too. So take it from me. Sometimes I'm still kind of working on it as well as we speak. So that's why it always feels good to kind of just work from a script and all that kind of stuff too. Offhand, I am not using a script at the moment. I'm just talking and getting those ideas out there, and that's the most important part about communication in general, is just getting your ideas out there. And they can be bad ideas, they can be good ideas, and there's no level of a good concept of an idea. As long as you have the ability to share it, that is all the most important. And that can lead to outstanding achievements. So I will leave you off with this, and thank you very much for coming in. And remember, there are no limitations, only adjustments. Thank you very much, and I hope to speak to you in the upcoming future. Thank you very much.